what's the biggest challenge facing the global economy next year?
I think the European economy is still, let's say, the strong economy, but of course it's a very mature stage now. In the past year, we have, let's say, faced the challenge of Brexit. The challenge of uncertainty, let's say. So we have Brexit on one side, we have the tension between the trade, the discussion among China and US. So basically today this is the key point for Europe, because on the other side, let's say that the cost of debt is still very low, so there are there's good potential for expansion.
So what do you think China and Europe can do to promote free trade?
I start from, let's say, I'm not an expert of macroeconomy, so I will start from what SNAM is doing and what we can do. SNAM is the largest company in Europe for gas infrastructure. We are here today because we think that we can, let's say, support the good momentum that gas is having in China. Gas is growing a lot and is a strong lever for the improvement of the quality, the improvement of the decrease of pollution, and also to a path to a decarbonized world. So I think that on our side, what we can bring here is, let's say, our capabilities developed in 8 years of experience in Europe, and I see, honestly, our story in China is still very, let's say, recent, but I see that in this year there has been good, let's say, progress on the Chinese side in terms of the investment from foreign companies. So I think that if we can cooperate and if we can find a win-win solution, this for sure will ease the relationship between China and Europe.
What do you think how do you know about the economic outlook of China next year?
I'm not an expert of this, let's say, so I don't want to comment on something I really don't know. I see what I can say is that Europe and China are in a very different solution. So when I speak with my friends here in China, some of them are worried because maybe the growth of GDP can fall below 6%. For Europe, 6% is such a huge number. So we are really in two different stage of growth. But really two different worlds. So I have what I can say again on my side, the sector I know more, that is gas. I see a strong potential for gas in China. We see that there is an increasing, the stake in the energy mix is increasing. So for this, I see a very good potential even next year. And I see that also there is an increasing interest for hydrogen, an increasing interest for gas from waste, gas from renewable sources. So on gas, I have very good feelings and I see a very strong outlook.
Thank you.
I'm from iChongqing, Chongqing International Media Center, and I have two questions. First is about the business environment. According to the latest World Bank report, China ranks at 31st for its ease of doing business. So how do you see the overall situation of business environment in China?
I can tell my experience. So we arrived here in China this year. We incorporated a company in Beijing. I think that first of all, I would say that for sure it's not, let's say, the easiest country in the world. So before joining this Chinese project from a company, I was the head of all our business in Europe. So actually, Italy probably ranked lower than 31st in the world. So in Italy, we have a lot of bureaucracy. So but in Europe, for sure, there are countries where it's very easy to do work. China, I think you need to know the current rules. For sure, there are some that are very, let's say, specific to China. So for European people, they may look strange. But again, in this year, I've seen some good, let's say, evolution in terms of easiness of doing business. So I'm pretty positive.
Okay, and that's also the last one. Chongqing is in the intersection of the Belt and Road Initiative and also the intersection of the Yangtze River. And so according to this kind of geographic advantage, your company is going to have cooperation in Chongqing or not? How about your future cooperation and how about your impression on this city?
Actually, I would say I have been already to Chongqing a couple of times, and this time for this Chongqing conference, for this Boao and Bosetti conference, was the first time I also the chance to visit better the city, and I really appreciate the city. I really like it. It's very new and the very nice skyline. For us, I mean, you mentioned for sure that Chongqing is a good position in the Belt and Road and also the Yangtze River. For us, for my company, what is most important is that your city is one of the main points for gas underground storage in China. So this is one of the topics we are more interested. SNAM we own and we manage 20% of the gas storage in China, in Europe. And the capacity we manage in Europe is like 2 times the current capacity in China. So we would like to partner with companies here. We signed during the exhibition in Shanghai a very large agreement with CNPC China, and they have a company here that is looking at the development of the underground gas storage in Chongqing. So I'm pretty sure we are going to work with them and also to support them in their efforts to grow this storage business that is very important because it's really part of the security of supply of your country. So if gas storage is really important because then when winter comes and you consume a lot of gas, then you know where to take it. So it's also a strategic reserve for the country and